Hey there! Have you ever stared at a blank screen wanting to make a presentation but just felt stuck? Well, if that sounds familiar, this is for you. We're going to go from that completely blank page to your very first presentation, one simple step at a time. So here's what we're going to do. We'll walk through 5 simple steps together. We'll start by getting comfortable with that first blank slide. Then we'll add some text, apply a professional theme with one click, drop in some pictures, and finally add a little bit of polish. So let's start right at the beginning. Okay, section 1, that first blank slide. You know, this can honestly feel like the most intimidating part of the whole process. But don't you worry, we're going to break down exactly what you're looking at so it feels totally manageable. So you open up PowerPoint and this is what you see, right? And it's totally normal to have that moment of, where do I even start? But the good news is this screen is way simpler than it looks. This whole screen here, it's called the normal view. Just think of it as your main workspace, your command center. And while it might look a little busy, it's really just made of 3 main parts. Let's break them down. Okay, so let's just focus on these 3 spots. That giant space right in the middle, that's your main canvas, the slide pane. Then, over on the left, you've got this little column of mini slides, that's the Slides tab. And way down at the bottom, that's the Notes pane. Super handy for your own private notes that nobody else will see. All right, so now that we know our way around, let's actually start building something. This is where we get our ideas out of our head and onto the slide. And this might sound super simple, but really, every single presentation just starts with adding slides. That's the first real step. A presentation is just a story told one slide at a time. Okay, so look up at the top of the screen. See that tab that says Home? You're going to spend a lot of time there. And right inside that tab, you'll see the button we're looking for, New Slide. The process is really simple. First, you just click New Slide. Then, you can choose a layout. And this is pretty cool. It gives you a bunch of pre-made structures, like one for a title or one for a title with some bullet points. It just helps you get organized right from the start. And see these dotted boxes on the slide? They're called placeholders, and they're basically just waiting for you to put something in them. You don't have to draw a text box or anything. You just click inside and start typing. It's really that easy. Okay, so you've got some text on your slides. Now for the fun part, making it all look good. And you absolutely do not need to be a designer for this. That's what themes are for, and they're kind of like magic. So what exactly is a theme? Well, think of it like a complete design kit in a box. With just one click, it changes everything, the colors, the fonts, the background, across all your slides at once. It's like an instant professional makeover for your presentation. Yeah, a theme handles the whole shebang. The background design, the exact color scheme, the fonts, all of it. And this isn't just about saving time, which it definitely does. It makes your whole presentation look consistent, which makes your message feel way more credible. So to find these, just click on the Design tab. And here's the best part. Just move your mouse over the different options, and you'll see your slide change in real time. It's a live preview. Find one you like, just click it, and boom, your entire presentation is updated. All right, text is great, but let's be honest, a presentation with just words can be a little, well, dry. Adding visuals, pictures and graphics, is what really makes your ideas come to life. Actually, let's just pause here for a second. Take a moment and think about an idea you might want to present. What's one simple image that could represent that idea? Just having that in your head will make picking your visuals so much easier. Now, there are 2 super easy ways to add a picture. Remember those placeholder boxes? A lot of them have these little icons inside. Just click the picture icon. Or you can always go up to the Insert tab on the main menu and choose Picture from there. Both work great. So you have 2 main choices. You can use clip art, which is great for simple graphics and icons to represent an idea, or you can choose picture, which lets you grab any photo you have saved on your computer, like this one of the airplanes. Okay, we are in the home stretch now. This is the final step, adding a little polish. And this part is totally optional, but adding some subtle movement can really help guide your audience's attention and control the flow of information. Okay, this is a really important difference to get. There are 2 kinds of movement. Animation is for the individual things on your slide, like making a line of text appear. A transition, on the other hand, is how the entire slide makes its entrance. So to animate something, it's pretty simple. You just click on the text or the picture you want to move, then you head over to the Animations tab. You'll see a whole menu of options like fade or fly in. This is perfect for revealing your points one by one, instead of all at once. And for the transitions between your slides, you'll find those in the, you guessed it, Transitions tab. There's a whole gallery of effects there. You can have your slides fade in or push the old one off the screen. You can even add a little sound, but pro tip, use sounds very, very carefully. And believe it or not, that's it. You've just learned all the core skills. We started with a blank slide. We added text and layouts. We gave it a professional look with a theme. We dropped in some pictures, and we added a little polish with animations. You now know how to do it all.
So, what's next? Well, the absolute best way to make this stick is to just do it. So I want you to open up PowerPoint and give yourself a really simple task. Make a 3-slide presentation. That's it. Just 3 slides, each with a title and 1 picture. You've got this. You can absolutely do this.